The priority transit lanes on Bathurst and Dufferin Streets would now be about 4 kilometers shorter than originally planned, stopping at Bloor Street instead of Eglinton Avenue. This scaled-back proposal from city staff has disappointed advocacy group TTC riders.
Transit riders have been in favor of this for a long time. Dufferin itself has been promised since 2019. And, on Bathurst, 35,000 people use that transit lane every day.
The new recommendation is outlined in a report going to the city's executive committee next Wednesday and comes after months of public consultation, including some 10,000 survey responses. Staff estimate that the dedicated transit lane on Bathurst from Lakeshore Boulevard would cut streetcar trip times by around 13%. That's welcome news for Kaspar Saxena, who commutes to work near Bathurst and Bloor.
Yeah, it was literally 40 minutes to get here.
The report says private vehicle travel times would go up by approximately 2 minutes on the Bathurst corridor. As for the Dufferin corridor,
the buses are so slow, so maybe that would be helpful.
In fact, Dufferin Street has been identified as the 5th busiest surface transit route in the city. Dedicated bus lanes would run from Bloor to King Street West, and a priority streetcar lane would run between Thorburn and Springhurst Avenues. But Melissa Mather, who lives in the area, thinks the route should run from Bloor to Eglinton.
But all the North York people that take the TTC because it is cheaper for us to live up there, a little bit, a lot of people that don't have cars live up there because cars are expensive.
The changes would also see nearly 300 parking spaces removed. While officials say they're working on finding new spots to make up for the loss, some business owners along the affected routes have said removal would be devastating.
Any type of business that has to get food deliveries or even other product deliveries, other stores, pharmacies, stuff like that, is going to be affected.
But City Councillor Diane Sachs wants to see a northbound bus-only lane on Bathurst extended to Eglinton and says there's a way to protect businesses in the corridor.
The data is really clear. Starting at 2 p.m., the bus can't get through because there's too many parked cars. Allowing cars to park on the east side of the street during the worst of the transit rush hour, it's unnecessary, it harms thousands of people, and is not necessary for the survival of the businesses.
She says she'll be at committee in September to get it done. City staff have identified Dufferin and Bathurst as critical routes to get people to and from FIFA World Cup matches at Exhibition Place next year, and say dedicated transit lanes would ensure frequent service along the roadways. If this recommendation is approved by the executive committee next week and ultimately City Council, city staff say that the $8 million initiative should be complete by the end of this year or early 2026. In the Annex, Michelle Mackey, City News.